Every morning you wake up stiff. Every time you climb stairs, your knees complain. Every time you reach overhead, something pulls. Every time you try to train hard, your body punishes you for it. And for what? Because nobody told you which 5 movements actually fix the problem. Most men over 50 think their body is breaking down. They're wrong. The human body can reverse nearly every physical problem men face after 50. Stiffness, weakness, poor balance, joint pain through 5 specific bodyweight movements. No equipment, no gym, no joint damage. These 5 movements address 95% of the physical decline men experience after 50. Mobility, stability, strength, posture, all of it through movements your body was built to perform. Skip them, and you stay on the slow decline. Stiffer every year, weaker every decade, more dependent on painkillers and physio appointments just to function. Master them, and you'll move better at 55 than you did at 45, and build the kind of functional strength that actually matters when it counts. Movement 1. Dead hang. The first movement eliminates shoulder stiffness, neck tension, and lower back compression while building grip strength. Dead hangs have been used by physical therapists for decades because they reverse the effects of gravity and sitting that compress your spine daily. While conventional programs have you doing shoulder stretches that provide temporary relief, dead hangs understand something critical. Sustained spinal decompression eliminates the root cause of your stiffness. Most men over 50 have shoulders that are stiff, necks that are tight, and lower backs that ache from constant compression. You sit hunched over all day. Gravity compresses your spine. Dead hangs reverse all of this by allowing your spine to decompress fully. Here's what makes dead hangs so different. When you stretch your shoulders, you get temporary relief, but the compression returns immediately. Dead hangs create sustained traction that actually decompresses your spine and pulls your shoulders back into proper positioning. Research shows that spinal decompression through hanging significantly reduces chronic neck and shoulder tension while improving posture. Here's how to perform dead hangs correctly. Grip a pull-up bar with both hands and hang with your feet completely off the ground. Start with a passive hang where you fully relax and let your shoulders rise toward your ears. Feel your spine decompress and lengthen. Hold for 20 to 30 seconds. Then transition to an active hang by pulling your shoulder blades down and back while keeping your arms straight. Alternate between passive and active throughout your total hang time. The key is the complete relaxation during passive hangs. Let gravity pull everything down and create space. Common mistake. Don't grip so tight you create shoulder tension. Grip firmly, but allow your body to hang naturally. Start with 2 to 3 sets of 30 to 45 seconds total. Rest 90 seconds between sets. Work towards 60-second hangs. Within 1 week, you'll notice significant reduction in shoulder stiffness and neck tension. But if you think shoulder and spine health alone fixes your problems, you're missing the hip mobility causing lower back pain. Movement 2. 90-90 hip switch. This next movement eliminates hip tightness and lower back pain by restoring the hip rotation modern life destroyed. The 90-90 hip switch has been used by physical therapists for decades because it addresses both internal and external hip rotation simultaneously. While conventional programs have you doing basic hip stretches, the 90-90 switch understands something critical. Your hips need rotation in both directions. Most men over 50 have hips that are severely restricted in rotation. One hip is always tighter than the other. Your hips cannot rotate properly, which forces your lower back to compensate on every turning movement. This compensation creates your chronic lower back pain. Here's what makes the 90-90 switch so different. When you do typical hip stretches, you're working one position statically. The 90-90 switch moves you dynamically between internal and external rotation on both hips simultaneously. Research shows that improving hip rotation significantly reduces chronic lower back pain by eliminating the compensatory spinal movement. Here's how to perform the 90-90 hip switch correctly. Sit on the floor with one leg in front and one behind, both bent at 90-degree angles. Sit as tall as possible with your chest lifted. Smoothly rotate your knees to switch leg positions, so the front leg becomes the back leg and the back becomes the front. Keep your hips as close to the ground as possible. Move slowly and with control. Perform 10 to 15 switches in each direction without pausing. The key is keeping your hips low while moving smoothly between positions. One side will always be significantly harder. Common mistake. Don't let your hips lift way off the ground or rush through the movement. Start with 2 sets of 10 to 15 switches per direction. Rest 90 seconds between sets. If you cannot sit upright, sit on a folded towel. Within 2 weeks, your hip rotation will improve noticeably. Your lower back pain will decrease. Now, I'm about to show you the pushing movement that fixes your shoulder mobility. Movement 3. Full range push-up. Here's the movement that eliminates shoulder instability and poor posture while building upper body strength through complete ranges. Full range push-ups have been used by physical therapists for decades as the gold standard for shoulder health because they train your shoulders through their complete movement capability. While conventional programs have you doing partial push-ups, full range push-ups understand something far more powerful. Moving your shoulder blades through their complete range eliminates the mobility loss causing your problems. Most men over 50 have shoulders that cannot move properly because they've lost scapular mobility from years hunched over screens. Your shoulder blades don't glide smoothly. Full range push-ups force your shoulder blades to spread apart at the bottom and protract forward at the top. Here's what makes full range push-ups so different. When you bench press or do partial push-ups, your shoulder blades don't move through full range. Full range push-ups require your chest to touch the ground completely, where your shoulder blades spread maximally apart. Research shows that exercises training complete scapular range significantly improve shoulder stability and reduce chronic shoulder pain. Here's how to perform full range push-ups correctly. Start in standard push-up position with hands just outside shoulder width. Lower yourself slowly until your chest fully touches the ground and your shoulder blades spread apart completely. At the bottom, your upper back should feel wide. Push up powerfully to full arm extension, then continue pushing your shoulder blades forward, protracting them as far as possible. Your upper back should round slightly at the top. Perform each rep slowly. The key is the complete range at both ends. Full chest contact at the bottom and full protraction at the top. Common mistake: don't do partial reps or skip the protraction at the top. Start with 2 to 3 sets of as many perfect reps as possible. Rest 90 seconds between sets. Even 3 to 4 quality reps are better than 20 partial reps. Your shoulder stability will improve dramatically within 2 weeks. And if you think shoulder health alone fixes your movement problems, the next movement addresses knee pain.
Okay, we're moving better, but what about building real-world strength, the kind that protects you from injuries and keeps you capable for life, not just the gym? That's the piece most men over 40 miss. We tolerate the tight shoulders, the knee aches, the fading energy, assuming it's just age. But what if that decline isn't inevitable? That question is why I created Strong After 40. It's the complete blueprint for joint-safe exercises that build the stability and power you need to keep getting stronger without the nagging aches. Hit the link in the description to check it out now.
Movement 4. Reverse Nordic curl. The fourth movement eliminates knee pain and builds quad strength in the exact position where most men over 50 are weakest. Reverse Nordic curls have been used by physical therapists for decades as one of the most effective exercises for knee health. While conventional programs have you doing leg extensions or squats, Reverse Nordic curls understand something far more powerful. Training your quads in a lengthened position eliminates the mechanical weakness causing your knee pain. Most men over 50 have knees that ache climbing stairs or standing from chairs. But the real problem is that your quads are pathetically weak in the lengthened position, where they need to control your body during these exact movements. Here's what makes Reverse Nordic curls so different. When you do leg extensions or squats, your quads work primarily in shortened positions. Reverse Nordic curls train your quads eccentrically in deep, lengthened ranges. Research shows that eccentric quad training in lengthened positions significantly reduces knee pain and improves real-world function. Here's how to perform the Reverse Nordic curl correctly. Kneel on the floor with your shins flat and body upright. Slowly lean your entire torso backward while keeping your hips pushed forward, so your body forms a straight line from your knees to your shoulders. Lower as far as you can control with your quads, doing all the work. Pause for 1 to 2 seconds at the bottom. Pull yourself back up using only your quad strength. Start with just 3 to 5 controlled reps. The key is the slow, controlled lowering. Your quads should be burning intensely as you fight to control the descent. Common mistake: don't bend at your hips or let your glutes push back. Your body stays in one straight line. Start with 2 sets of 3 to 5 reps. Rest 2 minutes between sets. Initially, you might only lower a few inches. Your range will increase dramatically within 2 weeks. Your knee pain when climbing stairs will decrease noticeably. Coming up next is the comprehensive lower body movement that fixes everything simultaneously. Movement 5. ATG, split squat. The final movement addresses knee strength, hip flexibility, ankle mobility, and quad resilience all at once. The ATG split squat has been used by knee specialists for decades as the most comprehensive lower body rehabilitation exercise. While conventional programs have you doing multiple exercises for different problems, ATG split squats understands something critical. One movement performed through complete range fixes the mechanical breakdowns in your knees, hips, and ankles simultaneously. Most men over 50 have tight hip flexors, weak knees, restricted ankles, and underdeveloped quads. You treat each problem separately with different exercises. ATG split squats address all of these in one movement. Here's what makes ATG split squats so different. When you do typical split squats, you keep your front shin vertical and don't go deep. ATG split squats require your front knee to drive as far forward as possible over your toes. Research shows that training the knee through complete ranges, including full forward travel, significantly improves knee health. Here's how to perform the ATG split squat correctly. Start in a split squat position with one foot forward and your back knee already on the ground. Drive your front knee forward over your toes as far as possible while lowering your back knee all the way to the floor. Keep your front heel planted completely throughout. Your torso should remain relatively upright. Hold the bottom position for 1 to 2 seconds. Press back up through your front heel. Move slowly and with complete control. The key is driving that front knee as far forward as possible while keeping your heel down. Common mistake. Don't keep your shin vertical or let your front heel lift. Drive that knee forward maximally. Start with 2 sets of 5 reps per leg. Rest 90 seconds between sets. Initially, your range will be limited. Your ankle mobility, hip flexibility, and knee strength will all improve together. Within 3 weeks, movements that cause knee pain will feel completely different. So there you have it. 5 bodyweight movements that fix 95% of your problems after 50. Dead hangs for shoulder stiffness and spinal decompression. 90-90 hip switches for hip rotation and lower back pain. Full range push-ups for shoulder mobility and posture. Reverse Nordic curls for knee pain and quad strength. ATG split squats for comprehensive lower body function. Your training protocol. You don't need equipment or complicated programs. You just need these 5 movements performed 4 to 5 times per week. Here's your schedule. Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Perform all 5 movements in order for 2 complete rounds. Dead hangs. 2 to 3 sets of 30 to 60 seconds. 90-90 hip switches. 2 sets of 10 to 15 switches per direction. Full range push-ups. 2 to 3 sets of maximum perfect reps. Reverse Nordic curls. 2 sets of 3 to 5 reps. ATG split squats. 2 sets of 5 reps per leg. Total time is 15 to 20 minutes. Focus on quality, control, and deep breathing. Start where you are. What to expect. Week 1 to 2. These movements will expose every limitation. Your knees will shake during reverse Nordics. One hip will be drastically tighter. Your range on ATG split squats will be minimal. That's normal. Week 3 to 4. The movements start flowing better. Your knee pain decreases noticeably. Your shoulders feel looser. Your hips are rotating more smoothly. Week 6 to 8. Your problems have largely disappeared. You can climb stairs without knee pain. Your shoulders move freely overhead. Your lower back pain is gone. You fix the mechanical breakdowns. Important. Consistency beats intensity. Even short sessions performed regularly produce dramatic results. Start this protocol today. Find a pull-up bar and clear some floor space. Perform these 5 movements in order. Track your improvements. This is how physical therapists fix chronic problems. These 5 movements address the root mechanical breakdowns modern life creates. They restore the ranges, strength, and stability your body needs. No equipment needed. No treating symptoms separately. Just 5 bodyweight movements that fix the problems causing your pain. Start today and experience how quickly your body responds when you address root causes.